Hello everyone, welcome again to Real Class. I'm still your guide, M.A. Ido, and here is a good topic on the board, collective nouns. Alright? Collective nouns refer to, the names given to group of things and of course animals or persons. Alright? Name given to things in a particular group are said to be collective. All right, so these are some of the collective nouns that we have in English. Very important for the use of English because JAMB do ask questions based on it, this topic here. Now, group of angels, what do you call them? See it on the board. Group of angels, you call them hosts. So you have a host of angels, a host of angels for group of angels. Then you talk about eagles. You talk about eagles, all right? Now, the collective name for eagles is called convocation. So we have group of eagles called a convocation of eagles, all right? Yeah. Then we have group of lions. We have group of lions together. You have what they call pride of lions. You have what they call pride of lions. That is a pride of lions. What about tigers together? When you have group of tigers together, what you have is ambush of tigers. Again, what did I say? You have what they call ambush of tigers. Then you talk about so many stars together. You have what they call galaxy of stars. Galaxy of stars. That's a galaxy of stars, meaning several stars that you find. Then what about boys? You have blush of boys. Blush of boys. You can also have bevy of ladies. A bevy of ladies, and then you can even have a bevy of girls. All right? Yes. Then that's for group of girls and of course ladies. Then what about men? You have what they call a body of men. That's collective name for men is body. All right? Body of men. Then you talk about students. The collective name for students is called body. So you have what they call body of students. Class of students. That's the collective name for group of students is class. So what you have is class of students. All right. Yeah. So what about woodcocks? Several woodcocks, birds coming together, we refer to as a fall of woodcocks. A fall of woodcocks. Just like we also have flight of aeroplane. A flight of aeroplane and all of that. Okay, a flight of aeroplane. Then you have this one, troop of monkeys. A troop of monkeys. That's collective name for monkeys is troop. A troop of what? Monkeys. Are you there? Then we have what they call a band of musician. A band of musician. All right, band of musician. Then what about collective name for slaves? It is kofu. Find on the board. You have what they call a kofu of slaves. So it's the collective name for group of slaves that are together. Then a block of flats. Collective name for flats is what? Block. Then if it is shots in the air like gunshot, we have fusillade of shots. Fusillades of shots. Okay? Fusillades of shots. So that's that. Then you talk about prostitutes. The collective name for prostitute is, stable of prostitutes. All right? Stable of prostitutes because they are known to position at a particular spot looking for customers. Then you have group of what? Fish, referred to as shoal. We have what they call shoal of fish. Shoal of fish. That's the collective name for, fish. Then we have cattle. What's the collective name for cattle? Collective name for cattle is herd. Herd of cattle. A herd of cattle as collective name for cattle. All right. Then you talk about collective names for group of books. You have library. Library of books. Library of books. Then what about policemen? A name given to policemen in group. Post of policemen. Post of policemen. Then you have an army of soldiers. You have what they call army of soldiers. That's army is a collective name for group of soldiers. All right. So you don't use army for one person. Army has to do with several soldiers. Then you talk about magistrates. The collective name for magistrates is bench. So you have a case of bench of a magistrate. That means there are many magistrates that you are discussing right there. All right. Then we have ghosts. The collective name for ghosts is phantasmagoria. So you have a case of a phantasmagoria of ghosts where you find it. Then of course you know the other one there we call a gang of thieves. Group of thieves or robbers together. We call them gang. All right. So gang of thieves or robbers. All right. There are many other ones in English. Then we have a board of directors. Group of directors together. We call them board. Board of directors. Okay. Board of directors. Yes. Then you have the next one as players. The collective name for players is team. So you have what they call team of players. Team of players. All right. Then we have the last but not the least on the board is a fleet of cars. A fleet of cars, just the same way I told you. We have what they call flight of aeroplanes and all that. Okay. So that's that. In our next class, we shall look at another strong topic.